The Fallout Commander release is upon us, and the Fallout Collector Booster Box is the talk of the town. Now, there are murmurs, whispers on some very cool podcasts that come out every single Friday morning, and of course this channel, that the Fallout Collector Booster might be headed to $1,000, $1,000 value for the Fallout Collector Booster. It's time to discuss, will the Fallout Collector Booster Box actually hit $1,000, and is it a good thing if it does? Let's chat. Now, Fallout Commander is definitely an extremely popular product. Frankly, I did not see the popularity of this product coming, as it has blown past Doctor Who in pre-sale total. You can check out that information at cardboardfinance.com. And hey, if you want to support, you can become a channel member, as the channel members pay for the web hosting and all of the coffee it takes to make that application possible. But not only did Fallout Collector, or Fallout Commander rather, blow past Doctor Who, a set that was surprisingly successful. I didn't realize how many Whovians were out there that were playing Magic the Gathering, but it has actually passed pre-sales for Commander Masters. Now, I say this in quantity of number of boxes sold, not necessarily the amount of money brought in on the product, as yes, we make sure to track both of those pieces of information. Commander Masters obviously brought in a ton of money due to the insane high price point. An example being, if we take a look at the cost of the Commander deck set. The Fallout Commander deck set is by far the most popular product in the Fallout release, and it commands a much cheaper price than the Commander Masters deck set did. Now, will those decks be as powerful? Are they a bit more niche, being, the whole universe is beyond motif and playing in the Fallout universe? That's yet to be seen, but there's an argument for that. But Fallout is, by all measurable metrics so far, a rousing success. And while the Commander deck set is this insane selling product, and as something that I have said is a wonderful opportunity for Magic fans. Listen, the Commander deck set where you can get in and get your hands on 90% of the cards. I thought it was 100% of the cards. It's better when the Commander deck set in a Commander set's 100% of the cards, but like 90% of the cards, fine, whatever. But you can get in on a, at an affordable price. The real big hitter, the real big mystery, and the product that is pumping right now is definitely the Collector Booster Box. Now, for those who don't know, the Collector Booster Box in a Commander set offers tricked out blingy versions of the cards you can get in the Commander decks, and in the case of Fallout, not only that, but a run of 27 or 30 or so cards that you can only get in the Collector Booster Boxes. There are treatments of cards from Magic's history. There's a Crazy Tarmogoyf, and there's a Ravages of War reprint, and things of that nature. We're not going to go into that. We've gone over that on the channel. If you want to check that out, make sure you're subscribed, as we're racing to 8250, and we talk about stuff like that on here all the time. The real point that we're trying to discuss today is the fact that this product has seemingly gathered this runaway valuation, where we have heard rumors from its inception that it was going to be highly limited, something that admittedly Wizards of the Coast doesn't do great at. The idea that this product was going to be hard to get piqued our interest, and people started to pre-order early. But then, as stores started to get their allocations, pre-orders started to be canceled, and these products started to skyrocket in price, it definitely gathered the attention of the Magic the Gathering community. Now, whether you wanted the opportunity to crack some packs in the Fallout universe, and yes, hold on to that thought, we're going to talk about that in a second, or if you just wanted to get your hands on some Fallout Commander cards without having to buy the Commander decks, well, this was, let's call it, tumultuous news for you. You weren't sure if this was a good or bad thing, and while Fallout prices seem to be racing right now, I believe the Collector Booster Box is currently over $400. The big question is this going to be the first Collector Booster Box to hit $1,000? And then, of course, is it going to be a good thing if it does? Well, let's answer the second question first. Let's pretend in a universe here the Fallout Commander set Collector Booster Box races, speed runs its way to $1,000 per booster box. And in fact, hold on, if we take a look back on the shelf over here, we have another product that had the opportunity to do something similar. We're looking no further than the Lord of the Rings Collector Booster Box. Now, this thing was a hit with our community. People scooped this thing up not only for the crazy chase of serialized cards and of course the one-of-one ring, but for the chance to get the sweet Lord of the Rings cards in unique treatments and crazy foils and alt arts and things like that. And if you don't believe that the Lord of the Rings IP pulled people in on this product, yes, combined with the playability of the cards, of course, but the Lord of the Rings IP pulling people in was something that doesn't get discussed, and it had a major effect on this box. And we see that prices like this are not just affected by how rare the product's in, as the one-of-one ring was pulled, and this product continues to go up in value. But as we saw something like that race to this high value, we didn't necessarily have a crazy limited number. So the product was expensive because of the stuff in the box, more or less. People coveted the cards within, and the product contained or commanded a high price point already on the secondary market, costing game stores double essentially what a regular collector booster box costs. But this is this weird balance that we find ourselves in with Magic the Gathering. So in the case of Fallout racing this high price, is it good if it goes to 1K? I don't really think so. I love the idea of universes beyond and things like Lord of the Rings, Doctor Who, and yes, Fallout bringing in either brand new eyes to Magic the Gathering or old Magic the Gathering eyes that have fallen off that are also fans of these various IPs coming back to our game. I have often said on this channel, and I'll try to link a Doctor Who video where I talk about it here. If I don't, remind me in the comment section below that I forgot to link the video. But something we do, or something that Universes Beyond does extremely well, in my opinion, especially in a Commander release, is bring new people or old players back to Magic the Gathering, and then when you offer a collector booster box, it transitions them into the next fun part of Magic the Gathering. And what I mean when I say this is, you buy a Commander deck of, let's say, Doctor Who, and you buy your favorite Commander deck, and you play, and let's say you play 2 times at your game store, and you have a lot of fun. Well, the next natural transition there is to get more cards for your Commander deck, or bling out your Commander deck, or get shiny things that you can be proud of in that deck. Well, this Commander, or this collector box from the Commander set, offers these players who might not be hardcore Magic fans the opportunity to do just that. We have a chance to get some cards that we are proud of and start a little mini Magic the Gathering collection. So the transition seems supernatural. You show up, you play, you open, you start cracking packs, and then you transition into collecting. It seems like a beautiful flow. But if this collector box in Fallout skyrockets to $1,000 per box, commanding a crazy price per pack at the local game store, I think you break that chain just a little bit. You now have new people or old Magic fans or people who just love Fallout and Commander coming into Fallout Commander, wanting to take that next logical step and being unable to do so as they are priced out. And being priced out is a very real thing. We talked about the comparison between Fallout Commander and Commander Masters earlier. Commander Masters had the opportunity to be the best-selling set of 2024, but fell flat because of the price commanded by the product. So all in all, if this thing races to 1K, I don't think that's a positive thing for Magic the Gathering. I don't think it's a great thing for Fallout Commander, and I don't think it's a great thing for regular Magic fans like you and I. And don't get me wrong, I want my Magic the Gathering product to hold value. I don't want to see more Murders at Karlov Manor play boosters just absolutely tank into the dirt. I don't want to see Adventures of Forgotten Realms and Dominaria United collector box, or moreover Dominaria Remastered collector booster boxes that come out, have a crazy supply issue, get on Amazon and go, are cut in half, cut out from the knees, and we don't feel like the things that we've got are valuable anymore. I don't necessarily want that. I want to achieve this wonderful balance. But there's good news here, because in my opinion, I don't think these collector booster boxes are ever going to $1,000 a box. Maybe not never, but in the near future. Now, that doesn't mean that this will never happen. I shouldn't have started with never. I already just hate that I said that, but hey, we're here and we're going to walk it back a little bit. There's a chance for all of these collector booster boxes, if properly printed and they hit the popularity of our community, right in our feels, if you will, that they could go to $1,000 a booster box. Now, we haven't seen that for collector product yet, and in fact, what fights against that happening is most of the Magic products that we've seen eclipse $1,000 are not only extremely old, but nostalgic sets that had iconic cards and pull to the Magic the Gathering fans in us that made us want to relive those moments and pay absurd prices for the limited experience of the single box that used to exist. The Commander box, or Collector box, sorry, does really none of those things, but that doesn't mean it can't happen. And in fact, we talked about this Lord of the Rings that I set down here on the ground, this Lord of the Rings Collector Booster Box earlier, and there is an opportunity for boxes like this to go to $1,000. There's a couple big things pushing against that happening though, and the first is Wizards of the Coast just overprinting everything. Now, you look at Fallout Commander, and it doesn't seem to be happening with that collector booster box specifically. The print seems to be extremely limited, but be a little bit weary of Wizards of the Coast doing a next wave or massive reprint or something of that nature. But I don't see the short term this becoming a runaway train where the Fallout Collector Booster Box eclipses $1,000, but this video is going to live on the internet in perpetuity. If I get this super wrong, feel free to come back to this video and let me know, hey, it's over $1,000, dude. What are you talking about? Like, I thought it wasn't going to go there. I don't see that happening, but maybe it will. It would take Fallout Commander being wildly popular post-release. It would take Fallout Commander having a very nostalgic pull for people who engage with it. And it would also take Wizards of the Coast not to go back and reprint or re-release a second wave of those collector booster boxes. All those seem like pretty steep hills to climb, but hey, that's just me. Maybe I'm a bit jaded as a Magic fan. Let me know what you think in the comments section below. Do you think Fallout Commander Collector Booster Box, wow, that's a mouthful, do you think that can go to $1,000? And if it does, do you think it's a good thing, or do you think this box should be cheaper? And while you're at it, I'll go ahead and take your thoughts on the Lord of the Rings Collector Booster Box, because this was a wildly fun product. Guys, thank you so much for hanging out. Again, make sure you hit the sub button. We're racing to 8250, and share a Hometown TCG video on a social media platform, a Discord server, a Facebook forum, wherever you talk about Magic the Gathering. Make sure you click that share button and send this video, because it helps our community grow and it gets a bunch of new thoughts and ideas in here. Thanks so much for hanging out. Until next time, you all know me. My name is Josh, and we will see you around. All right, goodbye.